Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics slash Non-Classics. This is episode number 277 and Doubleshot number 208. Basically, we got two trades for Classic G.I. Joe. This is volume 9, and this is volume 11, right? Yeah, 11. This book contains issues 81 to 90, and this one contains issues 101 to 110. Now, for the stuff that goes on in this book, it's just, you have a lot of Dreadnought stuff, and a lot of like change of command, and also Destro. Probably, I think with this one he starts wearing his gold mask, though later on he does switch back to his silver mask, and he sets up a new structure for Cobra. Oh, and there is the bogus Cobra Commander. Yeah, the fake one is the Cobra Commander who's leading Cobra at this point in time. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, there's actually, the Cobra Commander at this point had a very stupid-looking outfit. I'm like, really? Why the heck would he wear that? Everybody else looks fine. At least Mindbender and Zartan are still alive. Though they tried to kill him off in issue 100. Yeah, they tried to, but, yeah, Zartan and, basically what had happened, though, is that, here he is, this guy here, this one right here, that is apparently Cobra Commander, though this is a bogus one, as we soon see. Yeah, this is a bogus one. He is really one of the Freds. Yes, he is in fact one of the Freds. Yep. He is really one of the Freds. I think he's supposed to be Fred 7. Now, in issue 100, when the real Cobra Commander comes back, he does kill this Fred, and he apparently kills Dr. Mindbender as well. But he kills those two. He actually buries those two along with Zartan and his own son, Billy. Buries them alive, but they manage to survive. It's revealed later they actually did survive. But yeah, this is still really good. Of course, the stuff I mentioned has happened later on, but yeah. The bogus Cobra Commander thing, yeah. He wears the absolute stupidest outfit I've ever seen. The helmet thing looks so dumb. You think, though, whatever happened to the real one? Well, at least now I know, reading more of this, basically figure out how he got switched from his blue to his black costume that he wears for the rest of the run. Yeah, this is still really good. 9 out of 10. This one, apparently, between volumes, I had kind of forgotten about this, Scarlet fell into a coma. Yes, though she comes out of the coma, and Snake Eyes actually speaks for the first time. Good job, Larry Hama, for actually having him speak. And the first word he says is Scarlet. And it's heavily implied in here that everyone kind of knows is that Snake Eyes is in love with Scarlet. That's fine. I got no problem with that. It's just that most of the cartoons has Scarlet hook up with Duke, despite the fact that it only took 2 cartoons to finally do that. Yeah, the original one did that. But this, still awesome. And you also get introduced to her sister, who was a really, I don't want to say the B word, I'll call her a jerk. Yeah, she basically has a court order banning Snake Eyes from seeing her. And this, of course, and Snake Eye appears out of costume for most of this. Though apparently Storm Shadow, now he apparently blackmails some general to get Snake Eyes to do some deadly mission, and this deadly mission results in a circus performer getting elected president of a foreign country. Yeah, and Hawk actually calls him out on this, basically by having him come to the National Archives and basically calling him a traitor for what he did. Basically betraying what the Constitution stood for. Really good writing on the part of Larry Hama for that. And this, it's still really good. Not much first appearances, mind you, but for these two, but they're both really good. And if you're interested in reading the current stuff published by IDW, I recommend picking up all 15 trades of this. There are 15 classic G.I. Joes. Try to find them. Basically, I had to order this from out of county, but this is still really, really good. Larry Hama does a great job with this. 9.5 out of 10. Awesome. And they all want to give it 9.5 out of 10. I mean, everyone is written completely in character. I now fully understand what the heck is going on. But both those two books are just really good. And the thing about the G.I. Joe American Hero series, in like 229 issues, 230 got released today. Out of all these issues, there's been like one or two kind of-ish bad issues, but not really okay. But there's never been a really bad issue in the entire series. There's never been at all. And I do praise Larry Hama for doing that. Though he didn't write all the issues of the original run. He's written every single issue of the current thing the IDW is doing. Yeah, he's writing every single one. And there was a brief point in time, I think it was last year, where the comic increased publication because, well, the IDW G.I. Joe comic had been discontinued after only 8 issues. So I guess IDW was like, well, we discontinued that comic. We ended that limited series, and the Real American Hero comic is only comic publishing that, and of course the Transformers G.I. versus G.I. Joe comic. I'm sure the editor was like editor-in-chief was like, I got a great idea. Why when we have Transformers Real American Hero increase, not Transformers, G.I. Joe American Hero increase publication by having 2 issues come out per month. And this only lasted for a few months, just to do that storyline, Cobra World Order. It's a great storyline, by the way. I highly recommend it. But that's it for this episode. I know this one's kind of quick, but not much to say about those two. They're just really good. I don't think any of them are bad. I forgot to show off the artwork in here for Volume 11. Yeah, the artwork is really, really good. Yeah, they have many different artists on here. In this one, you have M.D. Bright, Lee Weeks, yes, the same Lee Weeks who did Convergence Superman, John Stateman, and Ron Gurney. They're the artists for this one. For this one, it is, for Volume 9, it is Marshall Rogers, Don Hansen, Ron Wagner, Paul Ryan, Tony Salmons, and M.D. Bright. Yeah. M.D. Bright is usually one of the more regular artists. Yeah, that's one thing about this series that's actually really good about it, is that despite the change of artwork, the artwork has remained consistent. And it's not jarring of a change. That's one thing I do praise about this series, despite the fact, well, besides having Larry Hama, who does a great job with this series. And I do praise IDW for bringing this series back, even though I wasn't reading at the time, but I do praise him for bringing it back and having Larry Hama write the book. Great job, IDW. It's still really good. So, I'll see you all. So that's it for this episode. That's all I gotta say about it. So stay tuned for the next episode, which should be episode 278 and Doubleshot number 209. Okay? Till then, see you there. Bye.